I'm looking for the economy to collapse so interest rates will come down. Hey there, everyone. Dave Barlow here with the gang from Sell for 1%. We got our market in 2 minutes. Jada Bombs out on the highways and byways of life, traveling through South Bloomfield. There's the Bob Evans right there in your window. So pull over, get yourself a cup of coffee, and continue your travels of life. There's also a pretty good Dairy Queen. Remember we used to stop there at the Dairy Queen, get you ice cream when we go down to visit Grandma Barlow. Remember that?
Don't remember stopping at the Dairy Queen, but I remember.
Oh, my gosh.
Remember stopping here between many showings, getting the chicken strips of gravy.
Yep, that was a big thing.
It is a good Dairy Queen right here.
For Grandma Mary is make sure we stopped in South Bloomfield at the Dairy Queen to get you ice cream on the way down. So there's your historical moment.
Kept him quiet for another half hour. Huh?
Yeah, well,
here's the Dairy Queen between the Buckeye Pawn Shop and the Sheets.
Yeah, nothing's ever really kept him quiet. So, all right, Richard, with Equitable Finance, we have our market in 2 minutes. I forgot to start the clock, so I'll give you the high sign as we get closer to your 2 minute mark. I think it's been kind of a slow week here, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think I can wrap this up in 2 minutes or less.
All right.
Basically, last week, the Fed met and then came out of the meeting with announcements that seems to indicate that they still have 3 rate cuts on the table for 2024. When is anybody's guess, not immediate, but they still have 3 rate cuts that stabilized interest rates. It didn't make interest rates plunge, but it did stabilize things. Currently, we're just kind of moving sideways at about a 6 3/4, 6.875 30-year fixed base rate. And then, as I always say, a couple of factors about your loan could push you into 7s or down into the lower 6.5 range or so. And that is less than 2 minutes, I know, but that is basically, it's a big nothing burger as far as new news on interest rates right now.
That's about a minute. So what we used to do in TV production, we'd go like this behind the camera. That meant stretch it out, Rich. Stretch it out.
Okay.
You're giving the opposing team the ball and a chance to score, Rich.
Well, I figured that our infamous commentators in the background would have something more to add. So I think Jay is itching to say something. So go for it.
I have something to add. That's right. The word on the street is June, September, and then November for rate cuts. So the market will probably notice we head into election season. But that is the word on the street. Is June and September will be 2 rate cuts, and the third one coming in November.
The November will be after the election.
I'm just telling you what the word on the street is.
Okay.
And
look where he is.
He's
on the street.
And the question is, who is they?
He's on the street. He's letting us know, and I appreciate it, Jay. Your lips to God's ears.
Yeah.
We can't get into who they is. You want to be censored, but all year long they've been saying May will be the first rate cut, but then they have a website that shows the betting odds on when they'll do the cuts, and it's shifting to June and September.
Okay.
That's the word on the streets as Jay drives the highways and byways.
Well, Jay's
the word on the highway, not the street.
Jay's plugged into all the bookies around town, so how much are you willing to bet on that?
I'll do our usual.
The usual. More to more.
I'm of the opinion that they should raise rates more. So I'm totally against the grain of everybody here.
There you go. I'm looking for the economy to collapse so interest rates will come down.
Yeah, I'm looking for us to do the responsible thing, but fat chance of that happening.
Yeah.
And then like in all honesty, I mean, Jerome Powell is the one who's helping keep rates where they are. I mean, if the politicians had it their way, and look out for whoever the next chairman of the Fed is, there's several what they call inflationists that, they kind of think out, what you talked about before, Dad, that, does it really matter, and just print. And so Jerome Powell may be the last thing standing between us and certain death.
Yeah, I don't think it's print. I think at some point, wages have to catch up with everything that they've printed, So before they printed $3 or $4 trillion during COVID, the average income, let's say, was $25,000, and they put 50% more equity into the market with the $3 or $4 trillion. Well, then, in my mind, I have to increase my wages from $25,000 has to go up 50%. So I had to get to $37,500 in order to equal the amount of cash that's in the market. And I think that's where we're falling behind.
Now, if you want to hedge your bets against inflation, you can buy real property with me, or you can buy some gold. So,
or buy crypto.
If you're into the Bitcoin, has the same properties as gold. If the Bitcoin, but then you got to have the internet on for all the end of the world conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, I'm more of an ammunition and cigarettes kind of person. So,
what happens? Come to think of it, if they shut the internet down, and what happens to your Bitcoin at that point?
It saves luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I think me and Rich are more of the. There you go. All right. Well, there you go. The market in 2 minutes plus. Lots of interesting ideas. We head into the Easter weekend here. Happy Easter to all you guys, and happy Easter everybody out there watching this tomfoolery live or on their favorite YouTube channel. We always do ask that if you like the information, like having some fun with us, please like, subscribe, and you'll be sure never to miss another episode of The Market in 2 minutes here with the gang from Sell for 1%. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. Rich has been doing this a long, long time in financing. I'm celebrating 26 years here in March. He's been doing 19. Jamie's in for 6. And so lots of experience sitting here with the idea that we can get you from point A to point B with the least number of obstacles, the least amount of heartburn. And if you're looking to sell, we can help you there as well. Hence the name, Sell for 1%. Thank you, guys. Have a great Easter. We'll talk to you next week.
Happy Easter.